Shera, you were right. But this is the end for me. Don't say that, Sid. Huh? Shera! I tagged along. I'm coming to help you. You stupid fucking blah blah blah. Sorry. The escape pod is this way. Please hurry. Hurry. I'm going to detach the escape pod. Hey, Shera, does this pod really fly? It'll be okay. I've been checking it till now. Then I'm relieved. Thanks. So this is outer space. Man, it's the real thing. I'm really here in outer space. So long, Shinra number 26. Rufus and the others' plan was a failure. We're bust. I kinda hoped it'd work. We've been bothering them as much as we can, but there ain't no other way. Wonder if we've been wrong all this time. Makes you worry, doesn't it? Don't worry. Think. Hey, girl's right. You start worrying and there's no stopping it. Things just start falling apart and get worse and worse. You're pretty damn optimistic. You up to something? Yeah, I've been thinking about this and that. All the time we've been up here looking at the planet. I've been thinking even when we were floating in the ocean in that escape pod. I've been thinking too about the universe, planet, ocean, how wide and big. No matter where I go and what I do, it won't change a thing. Maybe you're right. But I came up with something different. I always thought this planet was so huge, but looking at it from space, I realized it's so small. We're just floating in the dark. Kinda makes you feel powerless. On top of that, it's got Sephiroth festering inside it like a sickness. That's why I say this planet's still a kid. A little kid sick and trembling in the middle of this huge universe. Someone's gotta protect it. You follow me? That someone is us. Sid, that's beautiful.
Yo, Sid, you even got to me. Do now what? How are we gonna protect the planet from meteor?
I'm still thinking about that.
Huh? Did you hear something?
The planet's scream. Or meteor. Is it this planet? Hey, how do we know that this is really the planet's scream? Did you forget? Bugenhagen told us. Bugenhagen.
Let's go see Grandfather. To Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something that will be helpful.
Did Bugenhagen tell you anything?
Then that Bugenhagen guy, he was a weird old dude. I thought he was some kind of naturalist, but he was all into the machines. This is just between you and me, but that there Bugenhagen fellow used to be a pretty handy Shinra worker. Yep, he ain't never bought no weapons or Mako though. Hurry, hurry, we must go meet Grandfather. The machines in Cosmo Canyon were presence of Dr. Gast, wrapped up in the planet's strange notions, surrounded by Shinra-made machines. Science and the planet lived side by side in that old man's heart. Maybe it's just me, but has this ship been remodeled without me knowing it? All these switches and layers are kind of getting to me. Shall we go? I just gotta change my party members. Alright. Well, that battle was a bit of a pain. That stupid griffin almost took all of my magic. And I wouldn't die. Oh, it's you. This is terrible. The color of that unlucky star. Children are all so scared that they won't even go outside. I'd rather not see it either. Ho ho ho! If you ever are in need of my wisdom, you're always welcome here. Yeah, that's why we came. What to do? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we each have to take a good look at ourselves, or a good long look at ourselves. There's always something in the deepest reaches of our hearts, something buried or something forgotten. Remember it. Whatever that is, must certainly be what you are all looking for. That's easy enough to say, but I can't remember a thing. Must be there. Look harder. How about it, Cloud? Cloud, shouldn't we have the others come? Do you see it? What is it that you are searching for? Nope, not a thing. Nah, can't come up with a thing. Me either. I don't get any of this. I remember Aerith, though. No, not that. You haven't remembered. You haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say? Aerith was right there all along, right by our side. She was so close, we couldn't see her. What Aerith did, the words that she left behind. That reminds me, I was the same. As was I. Me too.
She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But Aerith is gone.
is it impossible for us to carry on what Aerith tried to accomplish? We ain't no ancients, if that's what you mean. What? Did that girl go off to that planet? What? Did that girl go off to that place? That's it. What's it? We don't know about it. What did Aerith know? Why did she face Sephiroth without running away? I see. She returned there once again, correct? Perhaps I'll have you take me there. You're going too? What's so surprising about that? Even I want to get out from time to time and see the outside world. I wonder what did it. I haven't felt like this in ages. It must be the planet. The planet is calling you. Yeah, oh boy, the planet is calling. Right. Oh, then let's go. Oh yeah, Bugenhagen, I have one more thing I want to ask you. We're carrying a huge materia. This is pretty delicate stuff and we would like to keep it in a safe place. Then we'll put it upstairs. Now, shall we be on our way? I'll teach you how to work the machine. Watch carefully now. You just pull this here. Is this what you call huge materia? This is really rare materia indeed. Materia this rare is certain to have a special consciousness enclosed in it. Okay, you go up to this blue one to get another huge materia. It is glowing strangely. Get closer. Huge materia emitted a cold glow. Is that Bahamut? Bahamut, Neo-Bahamut materia glows brightly. Received Bahamut Zero materia. Yeah, that's my most favorite materia. It's awesome. Go back down. Oh, good. Now let's leave. Do you remember how to use the machine down below? If you ever want to see materia, come here anytime. Smells like machinery. I love this smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature, too. Is the deck up there? Then I'll be on the deck just passing the time. I can feel the workings of the planet in the smell of the wind. I also feel the greatness of man's wisdom and knowledge in the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now. How would you even know? You don't know how tough it is getting sick on boats and rides. So please, just leave me alone. I really do understand, Yuffie. When I get sick on a flight, it's a real killer. When I was in Soldier, I completely forgot about my motion sickness. Isn't there any way to prevent this? Well, according to my research, first off, if you're nervous a lot, you won't get sick. But you can't always be nervous. With this much space, your best bet is to move around while you're riding. It also might be a good idea to stretch sometimes, too. But in Soldier, we spent a lot of time in trucks. That sucked. And there's one thing you mustn't do when riding, and that is read. Once you get sick, there's nothing anyone can do. I know it's tough. So you're a little better off than me, but I don't feel well. I went and told Aerith's mom about her death. Yes, and Miss Elmira was crying herself silly. So was little Marlene. And Aerith, she's dead. Guess she turned into spiritual energy and turned to the planet, huh? But even if she did, there's no way we'll meet her again. I wonder what Aerith felt when she was on that altar. I'm sure she wanted to give her life for the planet.